soda. Orange soda. Orange soda. Damn it. It's diet. Oh well. Hello guys and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the shop. We have another busy day ahead of us. We are not going to be working on this Bolt cargo van nor this Kieran sedan, which definitely needs quite a bit of body work, it looks like. Instead, we are working on this hunk of beautiful metal? Question mark? But as you can tell, it's covered in dirt, dust, and whatever else. Let's get it back to the wash area. Car wash, there it is. We're gonna do a quick wash down on it. Try to get all that dirt, dust, and whatever else so we don't track it in the shop. Alright, beautiful metal. Now, let's get it inside. Alright. By the beautiful beautiful what now? Beautiful magic, if I can talk today. We are back in the shop, and we're going to start by taking off everything we can off the vehicle. Hey look, someone beat us to it. No headlights. No rear windshield. Oy vey. This one's gonna be an expensive one. I can feel it. Have the left tail lights. Alright. Let's get the welder over here and somehow use a welder to get the rust off. That back. And this is one that I think we're just going to be taking everything off. And like hop in there. Let's just go ahead and pop these out. I want to get them cleaned up or possibly repaired. Yeah, there we go. So before we do anything else, let's take a look at the actual issue. I heard that you're decent and professional. I found this car at my great-grandpa's in an old tool shed, buried under old things and other trash. I have no idea how long it stood there. I know from old photos from my grandparents. The once beautiful Saline 1500 needs some love and attention from somebody experienced. From what I remember, it wasn't really spared by the previous users. In spite of it all, I think that's not the worst base for rebuilding this classic piece. Seems a shame to waste such a car. Apparently it's a rather rare configuration. Please do what you can to make it look like new. If all goes well, maybe I will manage to sell it to a museum? We'll see. Let me know when you're done. Yeah, we're just gonna strip it all down. I don't care if it's running or not, or in good condition or not. We're gonna basically, even though this says that we can repair it with parts of minimum condition at 41%, we're gonna put either completely repair everything to 100%, or whatever we can't repair, we are going to replace with a brand new piece. So, before I get ahead of myself and completely forget about this, let's get the fluids out of it so we don't make a mess. And okay, that really didn't have any fluid in it, did it? I think I just saw a little drip come out. Alright. Oh boy. Yeah, let's get nope. There we go. Drain tool. That didn't look the greatest. Let's get what little fluid we have in there out. That's an odd color for windshield washer fluid. Coolant has definitely seen better days. What little was in there. Same with the brake fluid. Alright. Let's just start stripping things off. all these fuses coming out. Because I doubt, even if they're good, with everything else being brand new, there's no reason why to leave it in there. Wait, come here. There we go. And the battery. The engine we're going to be taking off and putting in there on that thing, on the engine block holder thing. Yeah, that. Because, you know, words fail me today. Because I've had to be up by 5 o'clock at the earliest. The last 3 days. Well, 2 of the last 3 days for certain. I've been up since like 7 o'clock today. Yeah, probably not the best thing for me to schedule myself to be off by, or to have to be awake by 5 o'clock right after vacation, 2 out of 3 days. I mean, keep in mind I opened the last 3 days at work, but Sundays we don't open till 8. So I had the joy of that. Anyway, I'm ranting about something you guys probably don't care about. Oh, come on. Rubber bushings. Good thing I'm just deciding to remove everything. In a case like this, there's no reason to leave a single part on it. If it can come off get off the frame, so be it. I mean, technically with that welder, we repaired the frame and whatever may have been attached to it. Yeah, I want that. Thank you. Want the rubber bushings. Thank you. And just like I normally do once I get everything off, I'm gonna fly through, theoretically speaking, getting everything repaired, and pick up the time lapse for reinstalling everything. So I'm hoping to have a few more items come in over the course of the next couple days that will make it a lot easier for me to get that much closer to being able to bring you guys Flight Sim. I'm not a pilot in real life, just like I'm not a farmer in real life, or an auto mechanic in real life, or any of the other things I play in game, because I work in retail. And I need an escape from that life. Granted, I've thought about if I were to join an RP server for whatever reason, I would probably do something crazy like do what I know, and that's retail. Again, it just depends on the game and whatnot. Okay, so as far as I'm aware of, the motor is now available free to come out with the engine, the engine jack. Thankfully, I don't have to empty out the gas tank. Thankfully, we are almost done here, removing everything. I don't think I'm gonna have you guys sit through in real time with me tearing apart the engine. So I think once I get this stuff taken care of, I will probably throw up time lapse of that. as my voice does something really weird. I just love the fact that in this game I can throw a full-size engine in my pocket and carry it around with me. There I go. Because I actually don't use the storage room in this game, though I could. I have everything on me that is showing in my inventory. And for those of you who are wondering, the posters and whatnot that are around the shop, you can get those in the Steam Workshop, I believe, is where I found those. Basically just one of many, many options out there for decorating your shop. And every once in a while I get the urge to completely change things up as well. But I love Dodge and Mopar. So that's just me. And they call this a 1500, so maybe this is just an old school Dodge. We'll just throw it at that. Let's yank her out. And I will catch up with you guys when I am ready to start well, no, because when I start installing things, it's going to be time-lapse. So between the time I do that and by the time I'm about done to get things patched up with the truck, I will catch up with you guys then. So, enjoy. Thankfully, this part won't take me too long. got everything fixed up. And while I was doing that, Paul stopped by the shop and he took this back to the paint booth. Got all new parts put on, everything fixed up, new glass, and got it painted up per the customer specs. I hope they like it. Hopefully we got the right parts for the headlights and whatever that was missing. But now we are going to pop this engine back into the truck. Give it a new life. Man, that looks so much better in there. Man, this truck looks sleek with white on it. They want it painted back to factory specs, so that's what we did. Or at least as close as we can. We sent a paint sample to the guest, or to the customer. Sorry, guest is what I use at my real paying job. My apologies. Force of habit, I know. We sent that to the customer. They approved it, and we went with it. Looked like Paul did a really good job on this. So let's finish her up, get everything reinstalled. Right. What we are going to do now is take it over to the test path. Not to test it, but to get everything lined up. So just as I suspected, the wheels are all out of alignment. There we go. Everything's lined up with the tires. So everything should wear well. Okay, and the headlights obviously are out of whack. There we go. So we should be good there. Just for the sake of it, we're gonna throw it on the dyno because I'm curious to see what kind of horsepower this is kicking out. Wow, good to see that we got it up to factory specs. That makes me happy. So, let's get her over to the car wash, get it detailed, and get her ready for the customer to come back and pick it up. Hopefully they'll be happy with it. Inside a good old scrub-a-dub-dub. See, considering I know Paul did a pretty good bang-up job on getting the seats cleaned up and the steering wheel cleaned up. Now that everything's cleaned up, I'm seeing a lot of ups. Let's get this out front. See how this looks in the sun. Oh man, that is beautiful. And well, guys, I'm gonna call the video there. And to be honest, I would love to have this truck in real life and use it as a daily driver, but that's just me. Maybe not in the winter. But anyway, guys, with that being said, if you happen to like what you see, or if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post and not just select few here and there. And if you're already a subscriber, guys, I thank you and I greatly appreciate it. I may have a surprise or two if we hit 100, or when we hit 100 subscribers. So keep watching. It may come sooner than you think, or it may come later than you think. But when it hits it, I will do what I can to get things lined up properly and get that little surprise going for you. So with that being said, until next time, guys, take care. Peace.